Hello, hope you're having a wonderful day. Wanted to look at this black leather sheath mod. It's a very small mod, just about a megabyte. It's a black leather sheath. It's a leather sheath replacer. This doesn't appear to be a port. It appears to be created by Night from Windhelm. Night from Windhelm. Basically, their idea was to retexture the leather sheaths commonly found with iron weapons, glass weapons, and then they mentioned some others to be black instead of brown, because they thought the brown looked bad, and it would look bad with certain outfits, especially like if you're a Nightingale and you're wearing the Nightingale black, and then your sheath for your sword was brown, blah. So these sheaths are commonly found on other weapons like the Blade of Woe, Nightingale Blade, Dawnbreaker, Chillrend, and many more. Now, I don't know how many more. I didn't look at everything, but I looked at a few things, enough to show you that it does work. Mind you, it does not work on all weapons. They mention here what it's commonly found on. There are some weapons that have their own special scabbards and sheaths, and it's not going to change those, okay? So this is a small mod though, and the ones it does change, I think it looks good, and I think really it makes more sense to me. So I might be keeping this around because I like the aesthetic look of it. So don't be too surprised if I do. Alright. Nonetheless, we haven't even gotten into it yet. I've got Porthos standing by. I had him make up a bunch of weapons, and I tested and looked at a number of things. And I admit, for a large number of weapons, this makes no difference. But for the ones that it does make a difference, I think you'll like it. Such as Dawnbreaker. Porthos always uses Dawnbreaker. Now see, he's got the nice black. Do I have my free camera up? Let's take a look, because I was going to zoom in and show you. Yeah. Alright, so let's pop in to about 40, I think. Oh wait, I forgot to do the free. Oh, come on, work with me. Give me the toggle. Whoa, okay. So, anyway, I just want you to get a good look at it. Porthos, quit moving. Alright, so there it is. It's a black sheath instead of a brown sheath. Now you can see this on some other weapons as well. I don't think, it doesn't show on the steel. See, it has its own scabbard. But if you go up here to the iron sword, you'll see that is a black sheath instead of a brown sheath. I do not have the Blade of Woe. Now the glass sword, it did not change this to really be black. Do you see that? Well, it's kind of black. Yeah, it is kind of black. I'm sorry. I'm going to say that it is. It's just the green from the sword kind of makes it look like it's a bit greenish black. But it is black. So you can see a difference there with the glass sword. So, and I think that's mostly it. I mean, like the Elven sword has its own, see, it has its own scabbard. Most of these do. The Ebony sword has its own scabbard, so you don't get that sheath. Same for the Dragonbone sword. A lot of these have their own appearance, so you don't get that leather sheath. Okay, but for those that it does affect, it looks very good. Like I said, I really like the fact that Dawnbreaker has that. I think that looks a lot better. And then if you do use glass, and I use glass sometimes, I like glass, I think that looks a lot better, and the iron definitely looks a lot better. Let's see, I don't think, see, Nordic, is that got its own, it's got its own appearance. Same with Orcish, these don't use that. Steel also does not use it, in case you're wondering. But I'm not trying to show its shortcomings, I'm just trying to show that it's not always there. Now, a big one though that really makes a lot of sense, let me change my view back. Actually, I think that should be 70, shouldn't it? Either that or I've just gotten used to using 70, which could be all it is. Nonetheless, let's switch that around. Whoa, okay, we went traveling. Alright, so let's make the Nightingale Sword, which I can. We'll get into that later, but right now let's just go down and make the Nightingale Blade. This should also have a black sheath instead of a brown sheath now. So let's try that. I should have made that ahead of time, sorry. Oh, actually I can't tell the difference because his hand is in the way. Porthos, man, you're not helping me. Actually, I don't see any leather sheath for this sword, so they may have misspoke. I don't see any leather sheath for that sword. Let me see if there's a leather sheath left hanging or dangling. Nope. Nope. So no, I don't see anything for that. So I'm gonna say that was either misspoken or maybe it's just something I'm not seeing. It's entirely possible that I'm just not seeing it. So I will allow for that, definitely, because it's very easy for me to mess up and, you know, just say, well, I'm not seeing it though. But I'm not seeing it. So alright, so that's what this mod does though. It is, in my opinion, a good mod. I think I'm going to keep it for a while because I like that, even though it doesn't affect a large number of swords. So, you know, but I do like the aesthetic look of it better than the brown. And I do not have the Blade of Woe. I guess I could go get the Blade of Woe for us, but it's the black leather sheath. It's not very big. It just retextures that leather sheath for those items that actually use that. And it looks good on Dawnbreaker for Porthos, so that's one of the reasons I like it. I didn't see that it worked on the Nightingale Blade, okay? So, you know what? Let's see if we can find the Blade of Woe. It's a special weapon. It should be over here, right? Let's go over here. Let's see. Enchanted armors, weapons. Do we have the Blade of Woe? Actually, would it be here like this, or would it be in a different box, in a different way? Yeah, see, this doesn't appear to be what I'm looking for. Hold on a second. Standard weapons, skill books, scrolls, spell tomes, all books, quest items, all miscellaneous items. Would the Blade of Woe count as a quest item? I'm going to say not. Okay. Keys, potions, clothing and jewelry, miscellaneous items. Would the Blade of Woe count as a miscellaneous item? Kinda doubt it. I thought it might be a quest item, but it's not. I don't know if I have the patience to find it. So, okay. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm just going to apologize now. I don't have the patience to find it. I'm sure it's here somewhere in one of these boxes if I'm willing to scroll through, a couple of thousand things. I could probably find it. I tell you what, we'll look in standard weapons for a moment. Oh, wait. It has Spellbreaker. Maybe it does have the Blade of Woe. I know I said that like we had to be quiet, didn't I? Sorry. I don't see the Blade of Woe though. I'm really disappointed. If I missed it, you can tell me about it and laugh. I don't see the Blade of Woe. Come on, guys. Where is the Blade of Woe? You've got these shields, you've got some weapons up here. Are you telling me you did not put the Blade of Woe up here? Spellbreaker's right here. Oh, well, that's Spellbreaker. That's a shield, though. I see. Oh, standard armors. Oh, I'm in the wrong box. Ah, okay, now you really can't laugh at me. That was pretty funny. Wrong box. You're in the wrong box, man. Look somewhere else. Alright, so now, at least we're in the right place. We've got some weapons. So we could find it. I'm just going to be patient. I'm going to try. Oh, I think they said Chillrin. Let's take Chillrin, because they said that it affected that. The Blade of Woe. We'll take that just in case. Didn't I take Chillrin already? There must be more than one. Where's the Blade of Woe? Oh, Blade of Woe. I think either version will be fine, won't it? Let's go. We'll take both, just to be safe. Alright, so I have Dawnbreaker already. So let's see how this works. Let's see if this shows up for us. Can we see the loop? Let's just start at the top again. Okay. So the Blade of Woe. Boom. Oh, okay. So it gets a black. Do you see that? The black leather sheath. Let me zoom in for us. We'll do a. Yeah. Actually, I don't even have to zoom in. Do you see that there? It's black instead of brown. Looks nice. It's clipping in the vampire outfit, but don't worry about that. That's the blade. The sheath is what you want to look at. That looks nice. Okay. Great. How about Chillrin? Chillrin is glass. So yeah, it has the glass appearance. Okay, it has that black sheath for the glass. That's great. How about, let's look at this again. The Daedric Dagger. It has a black loop around the handle. Okay. I see that. Daedric Mace. Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, it has a black loop up there. So it did change some of these if they hadn't been changed already. The Daedric Sword. You know, maybe it too has a black leather ring, but I can't tell for sure, and that may have always been there. It's always hard to tell with stuff like that. What else did we have to look at? We looked at Chillrin and the Blade of Woe. I was going to look at the original. Yeah, I don't see a black leather sheath with that. That just is one of those weapons that appears to just kind of magically hang on to you. So, that's alright though. Okay, so there you go. I think that is probably enough. So, again, the mod is black leather sheath. I'll show it to you. It's just a little bit over a megabyte. It works good. It does what it's supposed to do. You just have to decide if you want that or not. It's a small mod and it does a small thing. But when you're wearing the Dark Brotherhood outfit or the Nightingale outfit, you probably don't want a brown leather sheath hanging off of you. So I understand the idea. It's just a little over 1 megabyte. So, alright. And especially if you're using the Blade of Woe, you really want that black, appearance. So, alright. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later.